Hi guys, my name is Esabo and it is me answering 100 questions that I know that teenagers ask themselves. The question I want to answer today is a very straightforward question and I'll answer it quickly. What's the question? Parents do not like the type of music I listen to, and I try to convince them to understand why I like this type of music. What should I do? Now I'm going to start with this. A man said something. He said we are a sum total of the thoughts, that we entertain in our minds. What does this mean? See, the human mind is not scientifically. The human mind is not entirely blank. It's not entirely blank. When a child is born, it doesn't mean that the human mind is entirely blank. But in a way, certain formations happen in our minds, or we start making our perception of life. We form our belief of the cosmos by some of the things we hear and things we see people do. And that is why, taking it down to music, you have to wary of the things you allow your mind listen to. Now, maybe your parents don't like the type of music you listen to because of the lyrics. I actually am a person who likes music a lot. I like music a lot, and I tell people that there are music I listen to, and people wonder why I listen to those music. But this is the point. Any music that would affect the right attitude that you have, or that would distort you being a complete human, you should try to avoid them. And there are musics, I don't want to mention them because I wouldn't want to spoil people's brands or label, but you know that there are certain music that you should not listen to, and they could be the type of music your parents don't want you to listen to. The music that would engender violence should not be a music you should listen to. Music that would allow you predominate your mind, or that will permeate your thought with thoughts of premarital sex, thoughts of stealing, thoughts of amassing wealth that is not legitimate. Those type of music are not the music you should listen to. Music that will not help you enrich your mind. There are other things, or there are other songs you can listen to that will better enrich your mind, enrich your thought system, help you form the right perception for life. So if your parents feel that those songs are not safe for you, or they will not help you form a complete character as an individual, yes, they could be right, except if what you listen to are good music and then they are telling you to stop it. But I know that no parent will tell you to listen to music that is not healthy for your mind. So if essentially your parents are saying that the songs you're listening to are not songs that would make you a complete adult or develop your consciousness to be a right person or a good individual, then you're right. Now, but if they are good music and you're trying to convince them or to let them know that this music is good, then you will need to do a lot by letting them understand the lyrics. Now, I'll give you an example. I think it was 2001. I think it was 2001. Yeah, 2001. One of my uncles, he saw that I liked a particular track of an album by Lucky Dube. That album says the track says "Born to Suffer." So when it finishes the bridge and it goes to the chorus, Lucky Dube always says "Born to suffer, born to suffer." So that's the chorus. So my uncle, who is a pastor, anytime we get to that point and I'm listening to that song and I keep recounting that particular word, those particular words, he would say that he doesn't like the song, that the song is not edifying. And why would I be listening to such type of a song? So I stopped, but I had to explain to him what that song was saying. Apparently he didn't actually listen to all the lyrics, so I played it for him, then I explained to him that this is what the writer of the song was saying, that it is wrong for, actually the writer of the song was saying that it is wrong for people to procreate or create children and not be ready to father or mother that child, meaning that it will be wrong for a child to grow up without the parent, it will be wrong for a child to grow up without a father, it will be wrong for a child to grow up without a mother. If a child grows up without a father or a mother, it means that that child has been born to suffer. Now when I explained it, he was like, oh, so that was what he was saying. Now, you see that because I know the type of music I was listening to, I was able to convince him that this is what he's saying. Now, If that is the case, then you can move further to explain to them. But I know that no parent would allow you to listen to music that will not be edifying, that will not help you become a better person, or that would lead you into juvenile delinquencies. So if that is why your parents are stopping you, and I think you should heed. I think you should heed to their instructions and avoid listening to such type of music. But if it's a music that I just gave an example of now, then yes, you can actually speak to them to convince them. And if I've answered your question, I think you can chat me up on Facebook, on Instagram, or on any of the social media platforms. Till I come your way again. Stay good.